So today we got this KingKutter Junior Mark something, I don't know. This bush hog has some loose bolts, but they designed it terribly where you can't get a wrench anywhere around here, even though we got a little forest growing back here. Even though you got this little access, it's impossible to get a wrench to fit on that bolt underneath. I don't know why it's not, you know, like a carriage bolt or something that prevents it from moving or welded in there. I don't know, because that would be a lot more simple just to tighten it up from here, but that does nothing. So we're probably gonna have to pull the stump jump off. Where am I here? Yeah. So I'll pull off that stump jump with the blades. Might as well sharpen them while I got it off. And so I'll pull that cotter pin out and unscrew this castle nut, but make sure I have a jack supporting this so it doesn't come down and hit me in the face. All right, we got the cotter pin out. We got a jack stand over on this side and a jack on the side that's closest to my face. I want the jack on the side that's closest to my face so it can be higher. So if for some reason it does slide off, it doesn't slide off and hit me in the head. Then we got a 1.5 inch socket. Castle nut is off. It's probably gonna fall. I'm gonna just kind of back up. All right, so this is what it looks like. Bunch of string wrapped up in there and a bunch wrapped up in there, and here's the bolts I've been trying to reach, so I can clean all this out. I don't even know what kind of bugs those are, ants or something, and then put it back up on there. Probably grease it up a little bit so it comes down easier like it did. All right, so we got my vice grips on the nut on the top. I was gonna use this from the top, but I can't reach in there with that gear in the way, so I'm gonna put it on it. So we'll tighten this thing down. And the bolts are tight, so that's good. Hopefully they'll stay. I didn't put Loctite on them. Maybe I'm gonna regret that. Might regret not welding the bottom bolts too, so this problem doesn't happen again. But we've never had it happen before, and we've owned this thing for like 10 years. So if it happens again, at least I know how to do it, and it won't take too long. So I'm gonna get these blades sharpened and get the stump jump back on. All right, so this is the stump jump outside of the bush hog. The blades have definitely seen better days, but it'll still work. I just gotta sharpen them up. All right, blades are sharpened. Not the best. They're definitely not the best, but it will work. That's all that matters. So this one's a little bit better. It's a little bit sharper, but let's see if we can get this stump jump back on there, get this thing done. Only took me about an hour, I think. About an hour and a half, maybe. All right. Now for the hardest part, trying to get this. There we go. So I can get my castle nut on. And that was the hardest part right there. Take your cotter pin, shove it through. All right, it's time to try it. A little lower. It's probably gonna wobble a little bit, but hell yeah. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Looks like it's cutting pretty good. Well, it's fixed.